Good morning everyone. I hope you're ready and prepared for the weekend and all the lovely colossal weather events ahead. Thought I'd talk about the waking up process, and I've touched on this stuff before. I mean, waking up is a constant, and I hear, and this is just my opinion by the way, you don't have to agree with it, but I hear lots of things about the process of waking up. Some of it I find quite daunting and concerning actually, but each to their own. So with the process of waking up, we're all waking up. There is a colossal global shift in awakening actually happening. So I hear a lot about when are people going to wake up? When's this going to wake up? Actually, it's happening. It is actually happening, which is why everything's got so chaotic. And I think it takes us back to, I'm just watching a pheasant run at 100 miles an hour. It's very cute. It really comes back to what is actually waking up. What is it? Because we talk about it a lot, but what is it? And it's levels of consciousness. It's our levels of being alert, aware, and it's our ability to question and find the right questions to ask. So it's just us suddenly becoming more consciously aware of everything that's in us, around us, about us, what we think, what we like, what we don't like, what our opinions are, who we resonate with, who we don't, and expect all of that to keep changing. It up levels, it upgrades to a broader landscape in here and in here of what everything is. So where we might have an opinion on something, it starts to get wider. We kind of incorporate a lot more wisdom and understanding and sensations and feelings and beliefs and learnings as to how we decide what we think is okay and isn't okay going on in this world. So it's the waking up is a process, but it can sound ever so patronizing. They're asleep, they're not awake enough. When are they going to wake up? I mean, who are we to say that? Of course, there is a massive concern at the level of awakeness and the speed that it's been happening and the chaos that's been happening as a result. I mean, if we all woke up millennia ago, which in some ways we possibly were more awake back then than we are now, we might not be in the global epic paradigm shifts that we're having to go through taking too long to make big decisions. But also in a weird way, and a lot of people won't uphold what I'm about to say, everything's okay as it is right now. It's happening the way it is because maybe we weren't awake enough, maybe we're becoming awake enough. But I think my angle here is the judgment that there can be out there about who's awake, who's not awake, what is awakening. And it is a very personal thing of awakeness, is how much are you willing to allow yourself to go there, to be open to what's going on and not just be force-fed, not be brainwashed, not just look at the media, which I don't, social media, but not the media. It is a form of media, I know, but you know, you can kind of protect yourself from what you're taking in, and then you can be really cautious about what you're listening to. You can be really cautious what you're putting in your mind and your soul. You can be really cautious what you're believing just because it's been said by someone else or a higher authority. I mean, there's degrees of higher authority, isn't there? It's about questioning it from an objective place. Does that fit with me? Does that feel right? Do I think that, or have I been told to think that? That's all it is. And then we can make massive shifts on a personal level and a global level just by starting that process. And even that is quite condescending, isn't it? Me saying by people starting that process, we're all doing it on some level, and we may not be totally aware of it, but just by looking at the chaos of the world is complete permission to start using your own mind, using your own soul, making your own decisions how you want to go forward, because that is how quicker progress will be made. We are all waking up. I'm not fully awake, I'm nowhere near it. I don't even know what level of awakeness I'm at. I'm on some level, and it's been hard. It's been, you know, a hard journey of an inner pilgrimage of really shedding my stuff, and boy, there's been tons of it, and there's still a lot more. But it gives the space, the capacity to be able to not be so consumed in my own inner world and start to look out and go, what is all this? What part do I play? What part do I want to play? What part don't I want to play? What don't I want to be involved with? What mindset do I not want to be consumed by that's being fed? Not easy. Fascinating. Not easy. So enjoy your awakeness and where you're at, and keep asking those questions of what is all of this. You're on the right path. Have a great weekend.